Hi Pisces, welcome to this reading. It's a general love reading. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And feel free to check your other placements, okay, if this isn't your message. And it could also be your energy or the energy of someone approaching you. Let's get started on your reading, Pisces. I'm going to pull some cards from this oracle deck. What is a message for Pisces? Ooh, that flew out, Pisces. Okay. We've got humanity. Okay. What is the message for Pisces? Ooh, got loss and tree. All right. Okay, and let's get this deck out. Pull some cards from here. What is the message for Pisces? What is the message for Pisces? The moon, you will be guided through darkness. Message for Pisces, we've got the satyr, revelry and indulgence. And one more message here. Ooh, we've got Medusa, jealousy leads to downfall. That's interesting. Okay. And at the bottom, we've got the knight, triumph over adversity. That's interesting. And then here we've got rebellion. Okay. Now, this humanity, let me just double check the meaning. I actually just read it and I've forgotten it already. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's about reckoning with failure and redemption, okay? And it's about who we are. So I think, Pisces, whoever this person is, they are going through some kind of a reckoning. They have experienced loss, right? With this card of loss. Perhaps something's ended, okay? Or maybe they're, for some experiencing an actual physical loss of a person. Or it could be, as I said, a situation that's ended and this person's experiencing feelings of abandonment, okay? Now with the tree, it suggests that it's something long-standing, okay? And it's also, the tree can also speak to wisdom, right? And we know there's a sort of reckoning going on here. So I think something that was long-standing connection, something has ended. And someone's also had gained some wisdom regarding it, okay? Now with the moon, you will be guided through darkness. This person is experiencing a pretty dark period, right? They're grieving, there's this loss. And I think they're unsure what's awaiting them, okay? The change, right? The unknown. Okay. Now we have the satyr, revelry and indulgence, and it's like the devil card. So I'm not entirely sure yet how these energies connect, okay? Maybe this is the person that's gone, okay? Someone who was very much a devil energy. And then we've got this Medusa, jealousy leads to downfall. It's possible that whoever is grieving the loss, especially if it's the end of a connection, they could be feeling jealous, okay? And working from their shadow side or tempted to do something from their shadow side. But I'm not really sure, so let's just get started. Let's get the tarot out. Let me just move these cards along. Okay. What is the message for Pisces? Okay, underlying energy is the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of conflict here, okay? Fights and drama. And I think it has to do with this loss, okay? And reckoning with this loss. And it could be triggered by jealousy, right? Let's see. The current situation is a Two of Swords crossed by the World. Yeah, that's that ending of that cycle, the loss, right? At the root, oh, the Queen of Wands, reason past the Four of Wands. Crowning, we've got the High Priestess. I think that's the knowing, the reckoning. Near future, we've got the Eight of Cups. Supporting, we've got the Seven of Swords. In the exterior, the Five of Pentacles. Hopes and fears, the Four of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so it looks like there's conflict, okay? And a lot of it has to do with this fear of the unknown, right? Of the change that's coming. You can see the crows blindfolded here. It's, this person who's experiencing the loss could be acting out from a place of fear, right? Because they're not, it's like they don't know what the next chapter of their life is going to be. All they know with this world is that something that gave them stability, right, with that tree, that's ending, okay? That period is ending, and they're not sure what the next chapter is going to be. Now, why it's all happening, the Queen of Wands? So it does look like... Well, it could be a third party, okay? But it doesn't have to be. It could be that the partner has just discovered their sense of self-worth, their self-confidence, okay? And something about the situation may have been very codependent, and this person doesn't want to deal with that, okay? It could be that. Now, here's that tree energy with the Four of Wands, right? Something that was very stable. And something that this person was counting on, the person who's experiencing the loss. I think they thought this Four of Wands stability was always going to be there. And it's been, it's just been taken away, it's collapsed. And so they're lashing out of fear and maybe jealousy. Now, what they're aware of is the High Priestess. Now, this is the unknown, right? It's silence and secrecy, okay? So I almost feel that because this person is blind, right? They can't see the truth. They're blind. They, with this silence and secrecy, it's like they're in a vacuum. And I think this person's imagination could even be filling in all sorts of things. Okay, they could be imagining the worst. Yeah, with these cards here, it does feel like that. Now, we've got the Eight of Cups in the near future. So, someone's walking away. This person's partner is going to walk away. They're going to leave this drama behind, right? Conflict. And they're going to walk away, okay? Now, with the Seven of Swords, I mean, this could be the deception. So, for some, with this Queen of Wands here, it's very likely that the partner is leaving for someone else, okay? And if it's not that, then it could be self-deception, because I feel like this person is blind, right? They could be deluding themselves regarding all of the conflict and drama here, okay? It's like they refuse to see that something that worked for them, that was stable for them, was maybe not very pleasant for the partner, okay? I'm getting that sort of an energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's odd because on the surface it almost looks like a third party, and for some it might be. But I really feel like this partner has gained confidence and is refusing to put up with a difficult situation. That's what I feel. They're determined to walk away. And this other person is maybe deluding themselves, okay? They could even be imagining with this jealousy, because they don't know, right? With that High Priestess Pisces, which is your card, crowning, it's like they don't know. They have no idea where this person's going. And so their mind is filling in the blanks, okay? It's their jealousy could be filling in the blanks. Now, the Five of Pentacles in the, as what's hidden. So I think this person also has a fear of abandonment, okay? This loss card here, it speaks to, it's got Mary Shelley on this card, and Mary Shelley lost 3 children, right? She lost her husband, she lost her mother. So it's about, it's like a fear of abandonment, okay? I think this person is worried about losing someone that they thought was always going to be there for them. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, I think they're, hoping to cling on here, okay? They don't want to let this person go. And it's very fear-based energy. And we've got the Seven of Wands in the outcome, which is again more determination to fight, right? Fight this person leaving. We do have rebellion here at the bottom of the deck, right? So this person who's facing the loss could be tempted to fight, rebelling against the natural order, in the sense that maybe this wasn't a stable situation, and they're not prepared to accept it. They're not prepared to accept the way it's going. That's what I feel. And I feel it's a lot to do with fear, okay? We'll have to see about these cards, but let's start clarifying. So let's start with that Five of Wands in the underlying energy. Well, let me just give it a quick shuffle before that. Pisces, what's the message for Pisces? Okay, why is the Five of Wands there? The Hierophant, yeah. Why is the Five of Wands there? The Four of Wands. And why is the Five of Wands there? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, there's confusion, okay, regarding this. With this Hierophant and Four of Wands, it's a commitment for many, okay, but it's also just this confusion regarding something that this person was counting on would always be there, right? With that, the Hierophant being the belief system and the Four of Wands being family and security. It's that this person was counting on their partner or whoever's leaving. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest, but I guess for many it is, okay? But whoever's leaving, they were counting on that person being there, being their source of strength, being their source of stability. That's what I feel. And maybe this person's worried that they can't make it on their own without the other person, okay? Now, why is the Two of Swords there? Six of Cups, Five of Cups, Page of Cups. Yeah, I think this person can't see because they're so focused on the past, right? They're focused on the past. They're mourning the loss. I feel that's that loss energy. Mourning the loss of this past. And I feel with the Six of Cups, they've idealized the past, okay? It's like they, if there were fights and drama, they've just brushed that aside. It's like they feel that it wasn't that big a deal for the partner to leave. But I feel there's an idealization energy going on where they are refusing to see the truth, right? And with the Two of Swords, it's like this person's blindfolded. They're just refusing to see the truth. Why is the World there? Two of Swords. Why is the World there? Four of Swords. And the Star. Yeah, this person's not sure, okay, how to fix this. It's like the cycle's completed, but they're not sure how to try to fix this. That's their goal, to have this stable structure still there, and they just don't know what to do about it. Now, where's the Queen of Wands there? 8 of Swords, the Devil, and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, you know what? I think this person, the partner, even though we've got the Queen of Swords, I mean the Queen of Wands, and we've got the 7 of Swords, I'm not feeling a strong third-party energy. As I said, there may be, but I feel the partner has just found some confidence. You know, they've gained their self-worth, and they see the situation quite differently. Okay, maybe for them it wasn't all that happy. Okay, with this 8 of Swords, they could have felt trapped there, right? Trapped with the Devil, or stuck in a situation that was just very toxic. A toxic family situation, a toxic family dynamic. Okay, and I think this person's had enough. Now, let's look at this 4 of Wands. What's up there? King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. One more. Death. Yeah, you know, so we are talking about some sort of committed partnership. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Death, right? With the 4 of Wands in the past. So it's like, on paper, this was a very solid commitment, okay? There was financial stability here. And they look like the perfect couple, right? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Wands. But it wasn't, you know, it feels like it wasn't real, or it's ended because I feel there's just a lot of conflict and drama there, okay? It almost feels like a show, right? This King of Pentacles smoking his pipe, the Queen of Pentacles with her fan. It's like, it feels like a show. And also, on paper, this couple could have looked really good. And I think for one partner, it was really good. But for the other partner, it wasn't, okay? Why is the High Priestess there? The 7 of Wands, the Chariot, and one more. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of silence and secrecy about where the other partner is going, right? Now that this cycle's ended, where are they going? With that 7 of Wands, it feels like defiance, right? And maybe, the partner could be defiant because they're very certain that they want to move on, but they're not communicating maybe a lot of facts to this other person. So they really don't know. And I feel like their mind is now, creating scenarios, right? And I think this relationship may have been slightly toxic, okay? Even though, as I said, it looked good with the 4 of Wands and the King and Queen of Pentacles. With this revelry and indulgence, right? It's the devil energy. And we know this person felt trapped in the devil energy. So there was something toxic here. And maybe it could even be that the partner is just very jealous, right? That could also be that the person who's being left is extremely a jealous, controlling person. I mean, that's definitely possible. So why is the 8 of Cups there? Yeah, the Magician, Judgment, and one more. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, so the partner is making this change happen, right? They're the magician, whoever's walking away. With Judgment, it's a major, it's a major decision, right? And with Knight of Cups, I feel they're just following their heart, okay? They're just following their heart. Now let's look at the 7 of Swords. What is that there? 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and one more. Wheel of Fortune. I think this partner is looking for more stability, okay, with this 10 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, right? They want to change. They're looking to a change, but they're not, with that 7 of Swords as well, there's just a lot of deception here, right? With people keeping secrets. It's I got that feeling of show here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's possible that this structure was not financially stable, even though it appeared that way, right? Like a lot of people, you look at them and they've got the big house and the fancy car, but it's all built on debt, okay? It's got that sort of an energy where maybe it wasn't stable, even though it appeared that way. And the partner now really wants something that is actually grounded and stable. And that's what they're looking forward to. I don't think this partner is looking forward to a new love interest, okay? It seems more like they just want change and stability. Now, why is the Five of Pentacles there? Strength, the Fool, and one more. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person feels abandoned, okay? The person experiencing the loss. And it's going to have to take a lot of courage on this person's part, because the partner is very determined to have a new start for themselves with this Fool, right? They're going off on a new adventure and leaving this person behind, okay? Now, why is the Four of Pentacles there? The Nine of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the High Priestess. So they are hoping to cling on, right, to the partner. With that Nine of Wands, they really don't want to give up. And this Nine of Wands is always interesting because he's holding the wand, but he's looking through the telescope. I feel I'm getting an energy of a partner who is controlling or maybe like very possessive and jealous, okay? And the Four of Pentacles as well is very possessive energy, right? It's a very possessive clinging together. I think this partner, whoever's being left, is extremely possessive. And I feel they're hanging in there even though the other person is clearly not happy, right? With that Four of Cups, their partner's not happy. And I feel with this little spyglass telescope, he can see that the partner's not happy, okay? Even though it's not being spoken about, but it's got a very possessive energy here, right? And the Devil can also be a very possessive, binding energy. Now, why is the Seven of Wands there? The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I think this person's, whoever's being left is in a very defiant stance, okay? They don't want to let the partner go. They see very clearly with that Queen of Swords, right? They've had that awakening, that reckoning. And they know that the partner is done here with the Ten of Wands, right? And with the Nine of Pentacles, that this partner is on the move, right? They're starting the next chapter of their life. Yeah, it just really feels like this person may be very controlling or very possessive and jealous. A jealous, possessive partner. That's what I feel, okay? Now let's look at... But Pisces, if this is you, for many, I think you may be the one who's walking away, okay? But if you are the one being left, then I feel with this triumph over adversity, you will be successful, you can manage without this person. I think someone else had a fairly similar reading, but I can't remember who it was. One of the earlier signs, I think. Okay, let's look at that Satyr, and let's get some cards on the Satyr. Where's the Satyr there? Four of Cups. And what's this? Nine of Swords. Yeah, I think, this with this revelry and indulgence, it's like there's a lot of anxiety because the partner no longer wants to keep up this pretense, okay? I feel there was a pretense of a stable structure and a perfect partnership, and the partner's sort of disinterested in that now, right? And with this revelry and indulgence, it could even, as I said, been some sort of debt-fueled fantasy that was, like a pretense of financial stability, but it wasn't. I don't know why I'm getting that. And let's get a couple of cards on that Medusa. Why is this Medusa there? Three of Wands. Yeah, the partner's looking to the future. Page of Cups. And I think they're worried, okay, that the partner will find love or start a new relationship, right? And so there's a lot of jealousy. But it looks like the main motivation for the partner is that they're focused on changing their financial footing here, okay? It doesn't look like they're rushing to another person. I mean, they may be open to another relationship, but I don't feel a strong third-party energy here. I feel the third party is that the person wants financial freedom, right? And maybe to free themselves from someone who's very controlling and possessive and jealous, okay? So if you're the one who's leaving this possessive, jealous partner, Pisces, then I think you're right to do that. And, well, if you're the one who is being left, let's get some advice. I'll put these cards back. Okay, what is the advice for this person who is experiencing the loss? What is the advice for this person experiencing the loss? Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Knight of Swords beneath that. I think, you know what? And we've got the Hanged Man beneath that. So I think the thing is that you need to, if you're the person who's experienced the loss, there's a need to start a new chapter of your own, okay? With that Knight of Swords, it's acknowledging the truth, right? That you need to start a new cycle for yourself. And with the Hanged Man, it's seeing the past differently because it feels like there's a lot of idealization of the past, okay? And I don't think it was all that, but this person needs to see that, right? And with the Five of Cups beneath that, look at their loss differently, you know? There's a need to look at this loss differently. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It could be positive change for both parties, okay? And it's destined, okay? So change is coming. And whoever is being left here, I think in time it'll be a positive change for them as well. All right, so Pisces, that was your reading. I do hope you found it insightful. Please tell me in the comments if it resonates, and I'd really appreciate it if you could like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you next time.